Evening, folks. Hey, welcome to the Morse Summer 2020 Adventure Day 14. It's July the 9th today. Um, we are now in Tucumcari, New Mexico. I tried to record earlier today, around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. It didn't work out so well. The phone crashed. It's too hot. Okay, right now it's 105. Okay, humidity is 8%, and the real feel is 102. At 1:30 when we got here, it was 109, 3% humidity with the real feel of 109. All right, we got set up. I tried to do the camp, do the video, tried to get it done early, and the phone got too hot, shut down. So anyway, hey, we're here. I do want to correct some things. Yesterday I told you that Quanah was southwest of Amarillo. No. It's southeast of Amarillo, and it's on Highway 287, basically halfway between Wichita Falls and Amarillo. Okay, that taken care of. Also, you're gonna see some pictures today that I posted. Well, let me back up a little bit. A couple of days ago on one of the groups, websites that I belong to, a woman posted their accident. They were in the left lane. A woman came from 3 lanes to the right, came all the way across and hit them basically in the middle of their motor coach. They had a Thor Class A Hurricane. Knocked them into the guardrail, and of course when they did that, then the RV flipped on its side and on its roof and whatnot. Everybody's okay, some bumps and bruises. Their 10-year-old grandson was trapped for a little while, but he was okay. So just be careful out there, folks. Be really careful, because we never know. I mean, as big as we are, people are pulling in front of us and stopping and slowing down. You know the deal, okay? You hear horror stories from truck drivers as well as RV drivers. We experience it too. Also, you're gonna see some pictures. One of them shows a curve to the right with a knoll, and then behind that knoll you're going to see a large silver stream of, looks like, railroad cars. And that's what we thought, because if you're out east, the railroads out there are shorter there because of all the congestion and the cities being so close. Out here you can have a railroad up to 1 mile, 2, maybe even 3 miles. They'll have 4 or 5 engines on the front, and as many as that many in the middle and in the back to help push them along. All right, so big trains, and that's what we thought we saw. Well, after we got around the curve and over the knoll, we found that it wasn't a train. We were at mile marker 13 on I-40. We were westbound. That long stream of vehicles is eastbound. There were 2 semis that tangled. You're going to see one of the picture of the black car that's right in front of us. We're in the right lane. There's a picture of a car that's right in front of us. If you will open up, expand that photo, you'll see a trailer in the left lane of the eastbound lane, and a lot of its goods that was in the trailer are all scattered around the road and everything. If you look to the left of that, over on the right-hand side of the road, about 15, maybe 10 yards off the road, is another trailer that is all torn up, and all of its goods are laid over the road. Folks, that was mile marker 13 when we saw this. It was backed up, both lanes stopped until mile marker 6. For 7 solid miles, both lanes eastbound I-40 was stopped because something happened to 2 semi-trailers. Now, whether the gust of wind blew one into the other, or somebody had a blowout or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, be careful out there, folks. We have to be diligent. We have to be diligent. Hey, listen, we're at the KOA here in Tucumcari. It's a KOA journey. Very nice. The spots are all gravel. All I had to do, again, just like yesterday, just lower my jacks to stabilize the RV because it was level. Okay. We just got back from the bathhouse. I don't know what the elevation is here, but it took a while. And the reason I say that is because I used to live in the mountains, and we buried the water lines deep to keep them from freezing. it took a while for the hot water to get hot, okay, because it was underground and the hot water was cool. It was nice, trust me. At 105 degrees, that water was nice. But hey, very clean, very adequate. It's typical KOA. The governor of New Mexico, like many other states, have put some stipulations and whatever you want to call them on different organizations, different places, businesses. So the pool is closed, and it looks like it's been closed, well, probably since March, because the weeds have grown up around the concrete and whatnot, so they haven't even been in there to work on it. They've been taking care of other things. They do have dinner and breakfast here, but not inside. You call, they give you a menu, you call, tell them what you want, and they'll bring it to your site. So that was good. We went into town and ate I asked one of the employees here, if you were out in town, where would you go eat? He told me that's where we went. Yeah, the real deal. Okay, it's good to be back in the Southwest and eat some Mexico cooking that we are used to. Every place you go, they say, well, that's authentic Mexican, and it probably is. But you got to realize that all over Mexico, just like the United States, we have different styles of cooking. Okay, so what's authentic in southeastern U.S. may not necessarily be authentic in the northwest U.S., but it's still authentic American food. Okay, see where I'm coming from? I mean, it's like if you're from Acapulco, Mexico, then your diet is going to be mainly seafood, like it would be if you were on the coast of the East Coast or West Coast. Okay, so that's what I mean. But it was good. New Mexico cooking, you can't beat it, unless it's my wife's cooking. Yeah, but she was taught New Mexico style, so okay. I say it took us a little over 4 hours to get here. We did stop in Amarillo and do the tourist thing at the Big Texan Steak Ranch. I remember being there when I was young, like maybe 4th grade or something like that. But now as an adult, I went back, I got my ticket punched, okay? But let me read you some of the things that Big Texan's known for. And you may have seen it on some of the news reports or other programs. And it's called the free 72-ounce steak dinner. All right. History has it that a table full of hungry cowboys competed for Big Texan's bragging rights by eating 1-pound steaks over a 1-hour period of time. When it was all said and done, one cowboy had eaten 4.5 1-pound steaks, 72 ounces, shrimp cocktail, salad, baked potato, and bread. Lee, the owner, grinned and vowed from that day forward that dinner would be free to anyone who could eat it in an hour. Okay, now here you go. Here's some interesting facts since then. All right, the professional wrestler Klondike Bill downed 2 of them back in 1963. The oldest person to eat it is a 69-year-old grandmother. The youngest, 11-year-old boy. The current champion, here we go. World record for the fastest time is held by a 120-pound housewife, Molly Schuler, on May 26, which was Memorial Day, 2014. Memorial Day Molly consumed the entire 72-ounce dinner in 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Then she ate another in 9 minutes and 59 seconds. She vowed she would return to eat the third in an hour. Okay, that's just some silly things to get. This cup, yeah, okay. The Big Texas. Okay, I'm only showing you that because that's what we were serving our drinks. With COVID, they're doing everything they could to help. But oh well. A good trip. We took some pictures of Texas in the Panhandle there, and of course around Big Texan. Took some pictures of the campground here at the KOA in Tucumcari and Tucumcari itself. Tomorrow we're going to be about 3 hours south of here. Like I say, right now it's 105 with a feel of 102. Tomorrow where we're going is supposed to be 109. Saturday 110. Sunday 111. All right. I don't think we're in Eastern Carolina anymore. Okay. Hey folks, before I go, I'm going to leave you with a scripture. That's, let me get it pulled up here before the phone gets hot. And I say, Folks, I've done this. This is my third time today making this thing, okay? Okay, today's scripture, Hebrews 12:14. Pursue peace with all people and holiness, without which no one will see the Lord. You know, and that's the New King James Version, Romans 12:13. In another version, okay, make every effort to live in peace with everyone and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord. All right, and folks, you know, it's like I said yesterday or the day before, you know, the great commandment, love one another. You know, it's not scripture, and it's okay to disagree, you know, to agree to disagree. It's not okay to get ugly, all right? You know, try to live with peace, all right? Try to work things out. If you approach a situation, and you know, the term Christian is to be Christ-like. That's what it means, and we're supposed to, you know, try to imitate what Christ taught us, all right? And doing so, you know, he had many reasons to be ugly with people, and he didn't. All right. I may have many reasons to be ugly with people, but we're not supposed to. We're supposed to love them, pursue peace with all people, and seek holiness. Okay. Don't be holier than thou and condescending. Be loving and accepting. You know, plant the seed and let God do the work. Okay. That's what our job is. All right. Hey, y'all be blessed. You be safe, and I will come to you tomorrow sometime from an area south of Tucumcari. Love you now.